Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Bricklink Designer Program Series 7. And so this isn't coming out, this has just kind of been revealed. And so I'll give you my thoughts, and there's 5 different sets coming out, and we might even have a surprise guest on, and more about that in a second. But let's go with the antique collection first. Let's look at this real quick. We got a nice little chair, we got a nice little antique cabinet, kind of glass cabinet thing here. It's nice, but I don't think I'll be picking this one up, especially since it'll probably be way too much money. Like, if 1,400 pieces, probably like 150 bucks maybe is what I'm guessing. And I mean, it looks nice, and like the cabinet's really detailed. There's even some like blank minifigs on the inside. We'll go with the Sushi restaurant next, and this one's interesting to me. I don't think it's a modular. Maybe it is. I think, okay, I'm not sure if it's meant to be with the modular or not. I'm seeing the holes on the side. I think it might be. The inside looks really, really nice. Get some cool interior pieces here. And it actually is kind of big, and I love the addition of the subway train. So actually, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna get this, but this might change. I don't know. I'm really liking the outside now that I'm looking more at it, and especially that subway train on the end is really nice. I might have jumped the gun here. I think I might be picking this up. Well, it depends on how big, how much money it costs, multiple configurations you got. So it just depends on how much money it costs. Let's see how many pieces. 3,400. Okay, so this is gonna be probably like 350 bucks. $340, something like that. So pretty expensive, although there is a lot of small parts in here. But that's pretty cool. And we'll see about that. That could either go either way. We'll have to see what the final thing looks like. And then we'll go Walt, the little robot here. This one I'm not too enthused about. 663 pieces. This one, I don't know about this. This is their like smaller set, probably like 50-60 bucks. And the alternative faces, that's kind of a cute thing, but I don't know. This isn't for me. I probably will not be picking this up. It's a nice build, but I just it's not what I go. Oh, the batteries in it. That's a nice touch. So the guy who did this, he did a good job, but I'm not really too much into robots, and for people who are like little figurines, they're gonna love this. And so that gets us to the final two, which are the most exciting ones in my opinion. Starting off with the Alchemist shop here. This one is so tight. I am so hyped for this. Another medieval like town thing, like a town building. This really reminds me of the medieval blacksmith shop that we got back in 2021.
Welcome back to the Brickafit channel. Today, well, we got quite the review. Now, this is filmed on February 1st, the day we got it, and
I think it'll go along perfectly with it. I mean, just absolutely perfectly. Let's look at the interior. The interior looks really nice. It's basically the medieval town shop, but it's an alchemy shop instead of a blacksmith. That's what it is. I mean, it has the same tree out in the front. It has the same stone layer, then the second and third. It's the same building. And kind of reminds me of like, maybe it's like, made by the same builder, maybe like the builder in the town. He built the blacksmith shop and he also built that. So I like how there's like that kind of theming, and I'm glad that Lego wasn't scared to like do basically the same thing. Probably because I saw the medieval blacksmith shop town did really well. So I bet this will sell out instantly. We got some really cool lavender, elf mushroom, and nightshade. That's cool. We got some flowers and stuff in the alchemy shop where they're brewing up some potions and stuff. The figure lineup looks really good. I mean, nothing new, nothing crazy new, but still, it's cool to get some stuff like that. And yeah, the wagon is cool as well. It's kind of like a mini potion shop on wheels, which I really like. And yeah, the interiors are fantastic. It looks like, yeah, no complaints on this. Easy buy. There's no question about it. And again, with like all these, the final designs will be between March 31st and January 2nd of 2026. So wow, this is far out, where they're going to refining the finalist designs. So January 2nd, I guess, of 2026, we'll get what they're going to look like, and then crowdfunding will begin February 2026. Wow, and then production and shipping will be July 2026. So we're very far out for these, but go ahead and make the video, and we'll be waiting a while. Now, the last one we're actually going to bring in, I'll give you my thoughts, but before you get my thoughts, we're going to actually bring in expert, the ship guru, as he is known in some circles. This would be Lego Mr. K. He's been on a couple streams with me. He's going to give his opinions on the privateer frigate Fortuna, and take it away, Matthew.
Surprise! I am here. The ship guru himself, as I was referred to earlier today. I am here to talk about it since I am the ship guru, apparently. I get to voice my opinion on the frigate, Fortune something, that doesn't matter. I have mixed feelings about this. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan. I love the design. I think the design is great. I honestly don't like it because every time that I hear about this ship, it's right after I've finished one of my mocks. So like, first time is when I finished the Surprise. Second time, I had just finished the Ranger when it came back up. And now I just finished my Bermuda Slip. And I just, once again, because that I honestly think that kind of impacts my opinions for some reason, and I don't like it as much. But it's not a bad lock. I don't like that it's a little small. That really annoys me. But the biggest problem I have with it is that out of all the options in the past that we had, they went with what I believe to be the purple torsos for the captain and officers, which just completely ruined the entire thing for me. Which I know it's kind of stupid to say, but it really does. See, some of the original minifigure selection was great. I'm also not a big fan of the figurehead. There we go. I don't like the silver. I think the gold was a lot better. I get that it's a harder piece to get, but I will say the shaping though is very nice. I like the masts. The captain's cabin, I like that they tried to include some interior, and the whole little barrel thing to raise the anchor is pretty cool. But they keep on stealing my wrath. Not that I had any, but still.
So there you go, that's what Matthew had to say about it, and what I have to say about it differs a little bit. I actually really like it. Now, I don't make ships. I wish I could have the talent to make ships. So, when he's talking about stealing his thunder, I don't really have any thunder to steal. I never had thunder to begin with, which is, he had thunder, I didn't have thunder. But anyway, but this ship, I think, looks absolutely awesome here. I'm so glad they're doing this, and the cannon ports look awesome. That's going to be really epic, and the sails, I wish the sails were down, is what I wish. I wish they were either fabric sails, which I know, they probably wouldn't have done, but it would have been cool, or brick-built sails that were all the way down. But anyway, the masts look really nice. The front of the ship looks really good. Yeah, the back of the ship, all the detail and intricate work there is really, really nice. And yeah, it's just beautiful. I mean, all the dark blue color scheme is really nice as well, and I think the gold goes really well with it. The barrels they're using for the middle part there is amazing, and then the deck looks awesome. I mean, just really, really awesome how you can pull off all the panels, and the cannons are there. The cannons actually look like a really nice cannon design, which I'm surprised about. I guess I'm not, because this is a guy, not Lego. But it looks like you get a lot of figures to properly fill out the deck, which is nice. Thank you guys for watching. Now, Series 8, the submissions are live. You got 25 days to go out and see what you want to build. Maybe get some designs in for Series 8. I don't know if I want to try to get one of these designs out in one of these and see, if it could be made into something. Probably not, but, I don't even know what I'd do. So let me know your suggestions, and maybe Series 9 I can try to get in on one of these. But anyway, that's it. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you're going to get, and we'll see you guys on the next one.